Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome to your weekly energy update for February 5th through February 12th. And though Valentine's Day happens and is celebrated mainly on February 14th, we're going to be looking into this week, what message does the soul, the higher self of Saint Valentine, have for you regarding love? So I really like that subject. And I know the character Saint Valentine, sometimes there's some, controversy and blah, blah, blah about that. And that's why the soul, the higher self, that unconditionally loving being on the other side, this is what message they have for you. And bonus, February 12th is actually my birthday. And so my guardian angel wants to give each of you a bonus birthday card for this reading as well. So you're going to have a special message from my guardian angel. So I'm excited to see what they have. Of course, we're going to have readings for each individual zodiac sign. We're going to jump into yours right now. All right, Cancer signs, this is your weekly energy update. And we're going to start off by pulling from a card of the Journey of Love Oracle. This will be the first message that the soul, the higher self of Saint Valentine has for you regarding love for this week. All right. So for Cancer, what would you like them to know, please? All right, this is the one right here. And you have Rings of Time. If you love it, better put a ring on it, right? I don't think that's what that means, but we'll take a look here. It is power number 44, which is a very powerful number. And let's take a look here. It says divine timing is granted to us as a gift. And sometimes if we want to be further ahead than where we are, that gift can seem like a restriction rather than a generous holding. Much like traffic that moves systematically so that not only one car, but many can reach their destination according to a greater harmony and alignment, we are all like individual cars that must sometimes accept red lights and at other times can flow swiftly through many green lights. It is just this way, this systematic flow of divine energy through human manifestation. Your spiritual maturation is happening perfectly. There's no need to bother yourself around timing. When doors open, walk through. When there appear to be no such openings, rest and reflect. The rings of time serve you, beloved. And this oracle brings you a message that the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of for you now. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all of your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. I know that patience and divine timing sometimes can be very irritating to our human side for sure. But I love the messages that come in whenever I do readings around timing, because there is this range of things. Like when we ask, when is love going to come in, or when is this opportunity going to come into my life, there's a range, because so much of our life depends on our expansion of our self-love. Whenever we experience a pause, or like it feels like your life is going frame by frame in a movie instead of regular speed, if we realize that it is happening for us, it's giving us the time to reflect on our self-love, to expand it and to grow it, in order for us to raise our vibration to that for which our soul wants to bring in. If it was going at regular speed, we may not have enough time and will miss opportunities, but things slow down and speed up depending on how much of our inner journey, how much of our inner shadow work, our expansion of our self-love, how much we're doing. And it's always a win-win because, while we're waiting for, and it could be the other person is slower in, working on their self-love in that moment. And so both of our lives slow down so that will meet up. Otherwise, if you keep going at your speed because you're doing your ludicrous speed of self-love, awareness, reflection, and they're not, you'll miss them. But if they slow you down as well, we slow down, they slow down, we speed up, slow down, they are managing the timing based on that so that our energy, our love energy of our hearts is vibrating at the appropriate level for us to attract in what we're wanting next. So I really love that, message that comes in around that because it does depend on us. So while we're waiting, we work on our self-love and that can speed up things. But if we just kind of go at the slow motion of looking inwardly at our self-love, then it'll slowly come about, right? So there's the soonest it could happen and the latest that it will happen. There's this range of time, but that timing, even though it's being controlled by the divine, it's influenced by how much inner work we're doing. And, as I say in my channel quite a bit, it's a win-win when we are having a pause, because the more we open up our self-love, then when we do meet with our next relationship, we're going to be open so much more to be able to receive love and to give love, because we cannot give love to others more than to the extent we love ourselves, nor can we receive love from others more than to the extent we love ourselves. So if I love myself that much, no matter how much they flood love to me, it's only going to drip in. And no matter how much love I want to send out, it's only going to drip out. But the more I expand my self-love, the more the flow in and out. So I really like that. So beautiful messages around timing coming in for you. I'm also going to pull from the Star Tarot, which is a new tarot deck I got for myself for my birthday. And I can already tell it's going to be one of my top 5 decks that I just love. I love all the pictures and a lot of the symbology. I'm reading through the book because they have wonderful symbology, but I will learn that over time. Right now, we're just going to see what else that St. Valentine's soul, higher self, wants you to know around this. So they do want this one here, and then these two here. So what else about love do they want you to know for this week? So we'll start with this one. Well, here you go. So you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups does tell us about, cups are our emotions, of course. And the 3 cups down here are the 3 cups of the outside world, which are relationships, situations, and things. And usually the person is bored with looking at the 3 cups of the outside world because they're not fulfilling for very long, if at all. Because relationships, people change, people pass away, people walk away. So relationships are not very fulfilling, they're not stable. Situations like jobs, education, social status, just situations that we can get in, they're always changing, so they're not very fulfilling for very long, if at all, as well. And then the 3rd cup is like possessions and things, our money, even our bodies. So it's those things in the outside world, but those things break down, deteriorate, blow up, burn down, stolen. So all of those leave us wanting. Well, here, this huge Ace of Cups that's up here, this huge Ace of Cups, that's the chalice, the Holy Grail. That is the essence of the unconditional love of the creator of all things, of source, of the universe, of the spirit realm. And that is what fulfills us. That's what brings in this emotional stability, because we feel unstable with those 3 cups in the outside world because they're constantly changing and unstable and not fulfilling. But the unconditional love from above is what flows down. And you can see here even that there's all the overflow. It fills us up and then overflows out to the world. And that's what changes. That's what the self-love we find from turning inward and upward. And that is what brings us our wholeness and our fullness and our completeness. And the more we work on connecting to that, the faster the outside world goes. And I know it's like, well, if I find love on the inside, then what? I won't need it on the outside. It's like, well, we won't need it, but it changes our whole perspective and perception of love in the outside world. Because if we're looking for it to fulfill us, it falls short. But when we are full on the inside, it's like the example that Spirit gave me, which I love, is like we find a 10-course meal on the inside of us, plus it has 2 desserts. When we were looking for that in the outside world, all the outside world was providing us was 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th desserts, but no meal. We were famished. We're not filled. It's like, well, I can only eat so much dessert, but I need a good meal, right? I need the vegetables and the nutrition. You're just giving me sweets. And the fullness and completeness that we get from that 10-course meal and that first and second dessert, then when someone brings us love in the outside world, it's above and beyond extra. We can always make room for more dessert, right? So the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th dessert, we're like, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're grateful for it. We're not looking at how it's falling short. We have gratitude for it. And of course, if they're like, nope, I'm withdrawing this from you, you're like, oh, that's quite all right. I was full anyway. And so you see how that all changes our awareness and our perception of love in the outside world. So I like that. Wow. Yep. And here's the Ace of Cups. So definitely filling up with that Ace of Cups and overflowing. So you are connecting to the beautiful, beautiful love inside. The self-love is filling you up and overflowing out. So perfect card to come in with all of this. And then you have the Queen of Swords. And swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And all the queens rule over their own suit, so she rules over air, but all the queens are given cups. They're all given water. So she not only rules over air, but she also has water, which balances the mind with the heart. And so as we get out of our mind more and balance it and connect with the heart, that's where also our life transforms with this balancing out of things. Because we do have, these 3 small cups. We have all these thoughts and these beliefs and these mindsets around what we're supposed to be fulfilled in the outside world. But the Ace of Swords here that the Queen of Swords has not only allows us to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm that are rooted in unconditional love, it allows us to cut away those small T truths that are rooted in the fears of losing a conditional love. So beautiful balancing and transformation that's coming through all this as well. I love it. Now, my birthday is coming up on February 12th, and as a bonus, my guardian angel wanted to give each of you a special birthday card, a bonus card. These are the guardian angel cards here, which I love. So I'm just going to give it a quick shuffle here, and let's see what message my guardian angel has for you, Cancer sign. All right. So what would you have for Cancer, please? Okay. And I do want this one that showed itself. Let me just get these back in order. There we go. And I love these. I mean, they're the shape of a heart, first of all, but that beautiful, beautiful card. And you got an invitation, which says, we, all of your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and your concerns, as well as your joys and your pleasures. There's no need to be formal, for we have known you since before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. So what a wonderful message. My guardian angel wants you to know he's passing on, or they are passing on, a message from your guardian angel that they want you to invite them into your heart. This is this beautiful love that's coming in, and to get to know them more and more deeply. All of us, when we're born, when our soul is created, there is a being, the guardian angel is created at the exact same time as we were created. And it's a kind of a essence of the creator themselves that wants to have this buddy-buddy type of relationship with us, a companion, someone that's going to accompany us our entire lives and be there with us, observing, helping, guiding. And rather than, just having a relationship with the creator as like an emperor or a queen, and we're the subjects, they want to have this buddy-buddy relationship with us. And that's what your guardian angel is. And that's the one that's wanting to get you to be more aware of them. Your soul already knows them very deeply. They've been with them all along, but your human can expand and you can interact with them in this realm too. So I love this message coming in for you. So much love, so much trusting the divine timing, opening your heart, understanding that the pauses that we have, the red lights that we get stuck at, are happening on purpose for us. It's a win-win, win-win-win. And I'm excited to see what you do with this beautiful love and this opportunity to expand it. And that is the message that Saint Valentine's higher self and soul, my guardian angel, your guardian angel, and of course the creator and spirit and your whole spiritual posse, what they want you to know this week regarding love. And if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac signs, pick a card readings, and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get updated immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button, and by clicking the subscribe button, you're given access to the notification bell. And if you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select that, two things happen. One, you're notified immediately when I post new videos. And two, you're also notified when I go live to provide free readings on YouTube. And in addition to all of that, you also help spread the Zen Love. And you also help my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, or subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy. It wants to automatically share my videos as recommended videos to other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I am very, very, very grateful for that. And the readings I put out are general readings here publicly. And if you are looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. And all that information on the pricing and how you can book one of those is listed in the description box of the video down below. All right, beautiful people, as you go throughout this next week, please know that every second of every day of your life that you, yes, you, are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing week. We'll be talking soon. And in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.